Can you believe that, like, I'm turning 26 this year and I still don't have a driver's license? I still don't know how to drive. I mean, I'm learning, but I don't have a driver's license. It's not really a bad thing, but it's also, it's good. I feel like it's just one of those things. It's like be not having kids after. What am I saying? What's that stigma? Like turning 30 with no kids and no marriage, things like that. It's that kind of a stigma, because people usually work on getting that driver's license when they're between 18 and 21. So I couldn't do it. I don't want to get. Should I get into what happened? No, that would take too long. But all I'm saying is, these timeline things are bad. You know, essentially, people have to come on here and make videos or write in a diary or wherever they feel bad because they haven't achieved something at a certain age. Like, you're married by 30, you don't have kids by 30, something like that, or you don't have a master's by 30. Things, I just feel like timelines have never worked, but they still hold this huge power over us. Like, you have that, and hidden shame. Sometimes it's out in the open, but sometimes it's kind of just hidden, where you're like, oh damn, shame and like pressure to feel like, oh, I need to be at this level, at this age, or at this time in my life. And if you pass that time without having achieved that thing, sometimes it's like such a huge failure. It's such a thing that especially when it comes to like kids, marriage, education, because I know there are people sometimes who go to like a certain age, about 25 or more, and they're still working on that degree, and they have been working on that degree since like after high school, was 18, 17 then. And so it's taking them a little over 4 years, the normal 4 years that you're supposed to take it on a degree, and that it's viewed as such a shameful thing, like, oh, you didn't get your degree by 21 or 22, somewhere there. You know, that vibe, that pressure, it's toxic. And as much as you're like, oh no, I'm gonna act like it doesn't affect me, it does. I don't know, like, it just unconsciously, like at the back of your mind, at the back of your head, it's like, woo, I see 30 approaching and I see no man in sight, I see no kid in sight, you know, just a little at the back of your head, like, oh my god. And someone, you know, an auntie somewhere who doesn't know anything about you will ask you somewhere, a wedding, wherever, someone's gonna be like, when is it going to be your turn? And then at the back of your head, you're gonna pull it out from the back of your head, like, damn, I see 30, or I see 31, 32, whatever age, and you're like, damn, what if, and thoughts come in like, oh, what if I die single? What if I go to 30? That means I miss my chance. Things like that. You know what I say to that? Fuck the timelines. I say fuck the timelines. Like, timelines are just, listen, I didn't learn how to drive when I was 20, 21, 18, whatever. I'm 26 right now. I'm turning 26. It's fine. I'm learning how to drive. I'm gonna drive. It's fine. I don't even have a car to say, okay, I'm rushing to get my license at 18, 20, 21. When I don't actually have a car to drive. So it's essentially, it's fine. There's no rush. But no, actually no buts. What am I saying? Fuck timelines. Do what you can when you can. You know that thing when people say some people made inventions or they wrote books. J.K. Rowling. Is that how you pronounce her name? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. She wrote her book when she was what, 40 or 40 something, somewhere there. And she wrote her book, and now, you know, everybody knows who she is. Her books were bestsellers, you know. So the whole thing of timelines, it's I think all it's doing is just messing us up and rushing us, you know. Because I feel like as you rush, because you're trying to get to a certain point before time, as you rush to get to a certain point before the deadline that you're giving yourself or that society is giving you, it essentially it puts you in harm's way. It's bad for you because you don't get to make informed and practical and just smart decisions that are tailored for your life. You don't get to make those decisions because, well, you don't get to be able to make like smart decisions now because you're thinking, damn, I gotta be married by 30. Next thing you're just grabbing any Jack, any Joe and getting married to them. You're grabbing any Jack, any Joe and having a kid with them. You know, just rushing to making decisions that are gonna affect you long term. Things like marriage and kids are kind of permanent. Well, not the marriage. The marriage you can terminate. If that's what you believe in. But the kids, very permanent. So these are things that we should take time on. Take time to think about. You know what I mean? Take time to think about. Take time to just listen to yourself. Listen to what you need when you need it. Not be on some auntie asked me when I'm gonna have kids, so I must have a child within this month. It's the same people who ask you or make you feel ashamed about not having hit a time, a milestone. Is that a milestone? Whatever it is, like a goal, like having kids and stuff like that. It's people who don't even have a hand or a say in your life. People who will not even, if they're gonna ask you, do you plan on getting a master's degree? They're not even going to help you, not even with one ruler towards your tuition. If it's kids, they're asking you, when are you gonna have kids? They're not even going to pop one ruler to help you buy nappies for your child. So I say fuck them. Fuck the timelines. Just, hey,